Solutions. So we will wait for 2 more minutes for others to join, and then we'll start our discussion. Okay, we'll wait for 2 more minutes, and then we'll start our discussion. Hi everyone, good morning. Welcome to Isha Training Solutions. Myself, Saravanan Srinivasan. So we are going to learn about performance engineering concepts. Okay, I know tools like LoadRunner, Jmeter, Neoload, Performance Center, and I also know APM tools like Dynatrace, AppDynamics, Neuralink, Datadog. So I also worked in different technology, different customers. So with that knowledge and experience, yes, we are going to learn this performance engineering course content. So basically, how we designed this course content is that. So now in industry, every customer they started talking about performance engineering concepts. So you have to contribute in that discussion, or you have to contribute in that work. Means what are all the things that we have to learn, what are all the things that we have to understand, or upskill yourself. That is what we wanted to convey in this course content. So without wasting further time, we'll discuss about the course content that we are going to learn as part of this course journey. So before that, I'll tell you, this entire course content is actually designed like practical oriented, hands-on experience will be there, industry level knowledge sharing things will be there, and also interview preparation things will be there. So yes, we are going to cover almost end-to-end aspects. So I will share sample applications so that users can set it up in your local environment. I mean, in your laptop or computer, and whatever the topic that we are covering, you can also cover it in your machine itself. So it is like a practical oriented learning that we are going to do. Say like I'm covering a heap dump concept, or I'm covering a thread dump concept, means you guys can also do it in your machine. Whatever the things that I'm conveying, right? I'm going to share the corresponding artifacts to you, so you guys can do it in your machine. And whatever the questions that you are getting, we'll discuss in the subsequent session. So hands-on experience, we are going to get it, and then basically interview-related questions. I mean, what are all the questions? Basically, you will be getting it in the interview, right? That also during the discussion, I'll explain like there may be a question you will be getting it in this topic. These are the questions that you will be getting it like that. We'll also discuss something on the interview preparation aspect as well. So yes, it is actually a collection of all. We are going to learn practical oriented, industry level knowledge sharing will be there, interview preparation also will be there. So with that understanding, we are going to learn this entire course journey. Okay, so what are all the course content that we are going to learn? That is what we are going to discuss in this session. So if you guys feel like anything you wanted to discuss with me, or any question, anything that you wanted to get the clarity, please stop me, and then we'll discuss, and then we'll move to the further topic. Okay. So first of all, what we are going to set the context is that like performance engineering introduction, because now you all know, right? Like industry is actually moving towards all engineering concepts. Okay, all engineering concepts. So instead of only doing the performance testing, we are also going to contribute in the performance engineering side. Okay, performance engineering means what? We are not only going to provide number, we are going to provide the reason for the number. That is what your performance engineering means. Okay, performance testing will only say response time, 6 per second, throughput, error, CPU, memory, like that. It will only give you the number. Your performance testing tool will give you the number, but performance engineering will say, where is that number? Is it actually a web server? Is it actually an app server? Is it actually a DB server? Where it is actually spending? Why it is actually taking this much time? How to resolve it? What recommendation we are going to give it? So all these aspects are actually performance engineering. Okay, so that understanding we are going to get it in the performance engineering introduction part. So we'll first get that understanding of performance engineering, and then performance engineering life cycle. Okay, any activity that you are doing, it may be development. Okay, software development life cycle. It may be testing, software testing life cycle. It may be performance testing life cycle. It may be performance engineering. So performance engineering life cycle. So every activity there is a life cycle involved, right? So that life cycle activity we are going to discuss. Okay, what are all the starting point, where you are going to do further activities, how you are going to end it. Like that, we are going to discuss about performance engineering life cycle. Performance engineering life cycle. And the next topic is actually activities performed by performance engineer. Okay, yes, you should know, right? What are all the activities performance engineers are responsible for? Then only you can learn and then do it, right? So you should know the list of activities performed by performance engineer. Then you will have the clarity. Okay, this activity is performed by performance engineer, something on the DB side, something on the infra side, something on the application side. So all those understanding you should have it. Then only you can make yourself comfortable with those content, and then you can contribute on that. Okay, so first you should know what is that activities performed by the performance engineers. So that also we are going to get a detailed understanding, so that you guys can prepare yourself. That is very important, right? If you know that there is an activity, something related to client side, something related to application side, something related to DB side, like that, you are getting the list, means that list you are going to prepare for it. That list you are going to prepare for it. That is what we are going to learn it in the activities performed by performance engineering. I'll take a pause here. Any question guys still now? Yeah, yeah. So a request from you, from us, like you can ask your question. Okay, anything that you wanted to discuss, we can discuss, and then we'll move to the next topic. Okay, I encourage each and every one of you ask your question, and then move to the next topic. Okay, yeah. So the next topic is actually Java performance engineering concepts. Very, very, very important, because everywhere, any interview, if you guys are going nowadays, people are trying to see that you have understanding about these topics or what. So that is the reason we are having it in this session. With this coverage, you are going to get a detailed understanding of each and every topic, because we are going to learn these things in a practical way. So we are going to learn right from the JVM architecture, right from JVM architecture. Okay, so because that is a fundamental, right? Because in every Java program that you are running, that is actually running on where? JVM only. Okay, Java virtual machine. So JVM only your Java program that are executed. So while doing that, what are all the activities that are performed? How it is actually dealing with memory? How it is actually managing things? All those things, if you wanted to understand it, you should definitely have the understanding of JVM architecture. JVM architecture. That is what we are going to discuss in a detailed way. In a detailed way, we are going to discuss about JVM architecture. Okay, we got that understanding. JVM architecture. Then what we can do? JVM performance monitoring. JVM performance monitoring. So inside the JVM, what are all the things that are happening? Okay, there are tools are there. There are open source tools are there. There are commercial tools are there. Okay, the open source tools, which is a utility tool inside your JDK folder. Okay, inside your JDK folder, there are utility tools are there, which are nothing but JConsole and JVisual VM. JConsole and JVisual VM. So through these two tools, we are going to get an understanding of a heap analysis. Heap, okay, memory that we are going to analyze it. Memory that we are going to analyze it. So, and then thread analysis. Okay, what are all the thread activities that are happening, right? That thread analysis we are going to do. Okay, all these are we are going to do using a practical example. So I have one sample application. I'm going to explain you guys how to set up that sample application in your local environment. Once you are setting up that local environment sample application, how we are going to use that sample application to do the JVM monitoring. Okay, all those things we are going to. So it is something that you can explain it to interviewer that you did these activities and these are the outputs that you will get it. Like that you can explain, right? So that is the reason we are learning with the practical oriented learning. We are learning with the practical oriented learning. So same thing can be achieved using a commercial tool called YJP. YJP means your kit Java profiler. Your kit Java profiler. YJP. Okay, profiling tool. Okay, this is also a value add in your resume, guys. Okay, if you are putting the word profiler in your resume, that is actually a value add, because those tools are very niche skill in the market. So we are going to add one. I mean, commercial tool, which is actually a URKit Java profiler, which is a real value add for your learning this. Okay, so that we are going to learn in a detailed way. And then heap structure, JVM heap structure we are going to learn. Okay, JVM heap structure. Okay, what is that heap structure? Heap structure is nothing but how Java uh, garbage collection is actually happening, right? That we are going to learn it in a detailed way. Okay, so I'm going to explain in a pictorial representation, like how your object is actually allocated, how creation that is actually happening, how the memory management is actually happening, how the memory promotion is actually happening, what is young generation, what is old generation, what is firm generation, what is minor GC, what is major GC, what is full GC. Like that, we are going to discuss in a detailed way, guys. Okay. So this is also a value add, because any interview if you are going, definitely people will check you have understanding about object creation or what, you have understanding about minor GC, major GC or what. Like that, they will definitely ask the question. So in that way, we are going to cover the garbage collection, Java garbage collection, how it is actually happening, right? That we are going to discuss in a detailed way. Okay. So, and one more in that subtopic, there is one more concept called heap size configuration. Okay. I definitely know in this forum there are Jmeter performance testers will be there. Any Jmeter performance testers? Any Jmeter performance testers? Anyone doing
Yes,
that? Yeah.
yes, yes.
Yeah. So yeah, thank you, Arthur. So which means that whenever you guys are doing a large volume performance testing, okay, large volume means what? 4,000, 5,000, like that. When you are trying to do the performance testing, what you guys are actually doing to manage this large volume performance testing?
We usually do distributed testing in such cases.
Yeah, wonderful. In the and also
Are you referring to monitoring of all JVM metrics like heap
hmm,
size and all?
hmm,
Yeah. So in case there are some transactions which which are throwing large response time or maybe timeout errors, then we look into those things and using JProfile and all free tools. So we do verify what is the heap size and where is the thread struggling basically.
yeah, wonderful, wonderful. So if you are going to your your Apache Jmeter, okay, in that we'll go to Jmeter batch file. Okay, Jmeter batch file, right click, open it in Notepad++. So look at here, XMS and then XMX. Okay, so min size value, max size value. XMS is nothing but min size, XMX is nothing but max size. Okay, so min size value and max size value. Right now, it is actually by default, it is actually configured as 1 GB. By default, it is actually configured as 1 GB. So by default, you are running so and so user load. Means if you still wanted to increase that, you still wanted to increase that, yes, you have the option to increase that min size value and max size value. And also, if you look at it, this is the garbage collection. This is a garbage collector basically used by Jmeter, which is actually G1GC, garbage first garbage collection. So which means that Jmeter is also a Java a software, okay, Java tool basically, okay. So which means that any and every Java related things that you are running, it should have the min size, max size, and also your garbage collector side. All those things are important. Okay, so which means that even if you wanted to manage your memory or if you wanted to manage your concurrent users in Jmeter, you should definitely alter this min size, max size value so that you are going to get the benefit. Okay, so yes, these are the important things that we are going to learn during that section, and we are going to practically understand. Okay, if I alter this value, what is actually happening? If I alter this value, whether I'm going to increase the concurrent user. If I alter the value, whether my performance numbers are improved numbers or what. All those things we are going to learn it in a practical way. In a practical way, we are going to learn all these things. Okay, so not only Jmeter, any Java program, even through Eclipse, if you are running any Java program, that Java program is also needed this min size, max size value or garbage collector value. All those things are actually important. So in that understanding, we are going to discuss about heap setting also. Heap setting. Okay, heap setting also we are going to discuss in a detailed way. I'll take a pause here. Any question guys still? No? Okay. So that is the reason we are going to learn the different types of garbage collections. Okay, because every interview they'll ask this question: which garbage collection your organization they are using? So, anyways, here even Jmeter is actually using G1GC. So every latest tools and application they are using G1GC means at least you should know what are all the other things that are there, what activity that are performed by each garbage collection, right? So we are going to learn serial garbage collector, parallel garbage collector, concurrent mark and sweep collector, and then G1GC. All those things we are going to learn with a practical example. So this is also we are going to learn with a practical example. Okay, so means that serial GC when it is actually performed, what is the benefit? Okay, what are all the real world behavior like that? We are going to discuss about serial garbage collector, parallel garbage collector, concurrent mark and sweep, G1GC. All those things we are going to learn this. Okay, so this is also a very important topic because every interview they will ask this question. Okay, what garbage collection you are using, what algorithm your organization is using, like that they'll try to ask different questions. Okay, and then understanding the JVM thread pooling concept. Okay, understanding the JVM thread pooling concept. Okay, so thread pooling is also very important. Instead of doing with one thread, or instead of creating the thread and then do it, if you are managing through thread pool, there is a concept called thread pool. So if you are managing through thread pool, what are all the benefits? What are all the benefits? Okay, so that concept also we are going to learn. Okay, thread pooling means what are all the benefits that you are going to get it if you are using the thread pooling concept instead of a new thread creation option, okay. So in that we are going to learn about what is core pool size, what is queuing, what is bounded queue, what is unbounded queue, like that and all we are going to get the understanding. Because if somebody is actually talking about in this line item, you should also get that understanding, right? What is actually these line items are. So that is the reason we are going to learn about core pool size, queuing, bounded queue, unbounded queue, like that we are going to get that understanding. Okay, so and also we are going to learn about JDBC connection pooling. Okay, database side, how the connection pooling is actually working. What is connection objects, what is connection pooling, how the connection is actually established. All those things also we are going to learn. We are going to learn in a detailed way. We are going to learn in a detailed way. Okay, so and then the important topics are starting from here only, because I told you, right, we are going to discuss, there are topics in a detailed way, practical oriented examples, learnings that we are going to do. I told you, right? Yes, look at here, these are the things: JVM thread dump analysis, JVM heap dump analysis, JVM garbage collection analysis. Okay, thread dump analysis, heap dump analysis, garbage collection analysis. These are the things we are going to learn in a very detailed way. We are going to learn it. Okay, so JVM thread dump. Okay, thread dump means what? How to take the thread dump, how to analyze the thread dump. Similarly, heap dump means what? How to take the heap dump, how to analyze the heap dump. That also we are going to learn. So garbage collection means what? How to take the garbage collection, how to analyze the garbage collection log. That also we are going to learn. So which means that we are going to learn practically what is thread dump, what is heap dump, what is garbage collection. All those things we are going to learn it in a detailed way. We are going to learn it in a detailed way. I'll take a pause here. Any question, guys? Still no? Anybody have any question?
Hi, I have a question. So when you say we are going to learn these things like heap dump analysis or thread dump analysis, so I'm assuming here that we'll have access to some application where we can actually, get the data set for such a thing,
Yeah, yeah, Arpit,
right?
that is what I told you, right? We are going to share one sample application, and through the sample application, we are going to learn all these things.
Okay, I think I missed initial 2-3 minutes of the session, so maybe I missed that part. Okay, thanks.
Okay, no problem. So basically, what is our understanding? We are going to use that sample application, whatever we are going to share, and through the application, you are going to learn all these concepts. Okay.
Sure, sure. Perfect.
Yeah. So because these are very demanding things in the market, and if you guys are saying like I know how to do thread dump analysis, how to do heap dump analysis, how to understand the garbage logs. If you're saying like that, people will see that you are a different profile altogether. So that's the reason we are learning all these things. And further, we are going to learn about out of memory means what, a memory leak means what are all the different types of out of memory that are there. All those things also we are going to learn it. Okay, because that is also important, because in interview what they are asking, like how will you identify the memory leak, or how to resolve the out of memory error, like that and all, they started asking questions. So that point also we are going to discuss. Okay, so if you look at it in the Java performance engineering concepts, right from the beginning means what? Your JVM architecture level. Okay, right from the JVM architectural level, JVM monitoring level, or your Java thread pooling concepts level, or your heap dump, thread dump, garbage collection level. All those things we are going to learn it in a very detailed way, so that you are going to get a clear cut understanding. I mean, whenever you are doing any kind of an activity, along with that activity, what are all the additional engineering activity that you have to do? Okay, it is not about only doing the testing in load testing tool and then you are going to only provide the number. No, hereafter you are going to do some additional engineering activities also along with your performance testing, and you are going to get little more detail. You are going to give little more detail. That is the reason we are using these type of concepts. We are using this type of concepts. Okay,
So
so
I have a
so which means that yes,
I have a question here. So
yes.
let's say once we are done with performance, engineering activity, for example, let's say thread dump analysis or something. Suppose that we know that there's a step called tuning happen. Tuning is done. So are we going to deep dive into tuning as well in this session, in this course?
We are going to provide recommendations. Okay, we are
Okay,
going to provide recommendations. So Arpit, there are multiple aspects involved in it. Okay, performance
right,
engineering, either you do it or you ask somebody to do it. Okay, two ways. Okay, either you do it or you ask somebody to do it.
right,
So either you have that understanding, say like Arpit is actually good with core Java or Angular Java, Angular JS or React JS, like that. You are good with certain things. Means yes, you yourself can fix the things. Or sir, I don't have that clarity, sir, but I have the analytical understanding of these things. Means yes, you can contribute still in that. Okay.
got
So yes,
got
yeah, tuning is nothing but either you do it or you ask somebody to do it. Here we are going to do the recommendation aspect. You are going to recommend what are all the things that you are going to provide it to your developer. Let the developer can fix it. That is one aspect. Or you yourself can fix the issue also. Okay. Two ways we are going to discuss. Okay.
Sure, sure. Thanks.
Yeah, sure. So not only on the application level, right? Because performance engineering involved across the layer, right? So what we are going to do in the next thing, we are going to learn about infrastructure monitoring. Infrastructure monitoring. Okay. This one also, I would say, is actually a missing part in the industry right now, because most of them they are not right now doing this infrastructure monitoring. Most of them they are not doing the infrastructure monitoring. So that is the reason we added this topic, because we wanted to bring that understanding what is actually happening in the infrastructure when you are doing a load testing in your application. Okay, say like you are giving so and so user load in the application. So what is happening in the infrastructure, which is actually creating any problem or what? That understanding also you should have it, right? So that is what we are going to learn using the Windows Server monitoring and also Linux server monitoring. Windows Server monitoring and also Linux server monitoring, because right now some I mean 4 years or 5 years experienced performance testers, right? Even they are not answering for some of the monitoring concepts. Okay, so that's the reason we added this topic here. So which means that we are going to get how we are doing a infrastructure monitoring in Windows Server, how we are doing a Linux server monitoring. All those things we are going to learn it. In Windows Server there is a concept called perfmon, performance monitor. In short, it is actually called as perfmon. How we are doing the perfmon, what are all the metrics that you are collecting, how you are going to do your investigation, all those things we are going to discuss. Okay, so and also in Linux server also there are commands like vmstat, netstat, iostat, surr, top, nmon, all those different commands that we are going to discuss. Because say anywhere what is actually happening, I mean the senior person or your team manager, they are asking like, have you ever worked on Linux servers, any commands that you are aware of? So like that they are started asking questions. So now if you are learning these things, at least you have a set of utilities that are available, so that you can tell them, yes, I know nmon, I know how to capture the metric through the nmon, I know how to analyze CPU memory, disk related matrices using nmon. Like that you can explain to them. So that is what we are going to do it in the Windows Server monitoring and also Linux server monitoring. Two things that we are going to learn, guys. Okay. So application side we learned, infrastructure side we learned. Yes, we should also definitely learn about database side, right? So we wanted to bring the understanding of one database flavor into it. So that is the reason we took Oracle database monitoring. So in Oracle database monitoring, we are going to discuss about AWR report and the ADDM report. There are two reports are there, which is actually the inbuilt capability of Oracle. So we are going to discuss about AWR report, automatic workload repository report. Okay, we are going to discuss about that, and then how to find the problem. All those things we are going to discuss. So we wanted to have one database flavor into it. Okay, we covered application side, we covered infrastructure side, we covered database side. Yes, we also covered the client side monitoring. Okay, client side performance monitoring. Because right now what is actually happening, people are only doing performance testing and they are sharing the number. People are only doing the performance testing and they are sharing the number. But in performance testing tool, what is actually missing? In your performance testing tool, there is no browser loading, browser rendering, things that are not happening. Your load testing tool is not having the capability to provide browser numbers. So in that case, you should definitely do a separate testing for client side activity, right? So that is what we are going to do it in the client side performance. So we are going to get front end performance means what are all the common problems that are happening in client side, browser rendering, how it is actually happening, and we are also going to learn three different tools like Chrome Dev Tools, GT Metrics, Web Page Test. Like that we are going to learn three different tools. This also you can put it in your resume so that it is actually a value add, because these are things that are modern in the market now. So everybody started learning these tools. So that is the reason we added this topic also. And then I also told you one code profiling tool called YourKit Java Profiler. This is a second one. This is a second one, which is actually called as J Profiler. J Profiler, Java Profiler. Okay. So, and very important thing, guys. The very important thing that we have to look into is actually we are going to learn one APM tool. Okay. In Isha, we are running a separate batches for APM tools, but we wanted to have one APM tool added in the list. Yes, we are going to learn Dynatrace APM tool in this list with the practical example. So we are going to learn one APM tool. So we are going to learn about Dynatrace features and capabilities in this session as well. And then real time application performance issues. I mean, common CPU related, common memory related, or common response time related problems, and how you are going to read and understand your log level things. All those things we are going to discuss. All those things we are going to discuss. Okay. Basically, what we are trying to do here, we wanted to have that understanding. What is that understanding? Something on client side, something on DB side, something on infra side, something on application side, like that. We covered the entire thing. Okay, so going forward, anybody they are asking something about any topic, at least you have something to explain to them. That is the main objective of creating this course content. This course content is designed in such a way you are covering the every aspect, okay, application side, infra side, DB side, client side. Even you are going to learn two profiling tool, even you are going to learn one APM tool, even you are going to learn three client side monitoring tool, even you are going to learn about AWR reports. All these things are very, 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 very important things. We are going to cover it in this course journey. I'll take a pass here. Any question till now?
So I have a question. I mean, it is not related to the contents, but once we complete the course, are we going to get any certificate of completion or something as well?
From Isha, yes, you will be getting it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, you will get it. So,
Is there any exam? Do you keep
sorry?
some certification exam?
No certification exam. It is actually, yeah, you participated in this learning, right? So that way we are providing the certificate.
Okay.
Yeah. So those who really wanted to enroll for this course journey, okay, this is Kumar sir number, okay, 8019952427. I'm pasting it in the chat. Please take a look. Okay, Kumar. His name is Kumar. You can reach out to Kumar for any further information. 8019952427. So anything related to course timing, course content, fees related information, anything you wanted to discuss, you can discuss with Kumar sir. Okay, 8019952427 is number. So all these sessions we are recording, guys. Okay, all these sessions we are recording, and these recordings you are going to get it in the YouTube playlist URL. Okay, YouTube playlist URL. On a daily basis we'll upload that video. And any emergency case, exception case, you are missing any session, means yes, you can go through the video, no problem at all. You will still have the continuous learning. All these videos you are going to have it for lifetime access. Okay, all these videos you are going to have it for lifetime access. Okay, anytime, any number of times you can watch it, and then you can go through the content. If you are facing any problem, you can come back and then we'll discuss. Yes, these videos you can use it for lifetime access. And all the artifacts, softwares, supporting documents, all those things we are going to share it through Google Drive. Okay, through Google Drive we will share all the artifacts, documents, softwares, anything. We are going to share it through Google Drive. You guys can download it, set up everything in your local machine, or if you are facing any problem in the setting up things, yes, our team will come and resolve the problem. So all those things we are going to guide you. Okay, so you can do a practical oriented learning. And I also told you interview preparation things also we are going to discuss during the session as well. Okay, so yes, we started our first evaluation day today. So tomorrow, probably we are going to start our regular content. Okay, regular content we are going to start. So don't miss it. If you wanted to have continuous learning without missing any topic, please enroll yourself. If you wanted to enroll yourself, this is the number 8019952427 is the number. You can reach out to Kumar sir for any further information on the course topic uh, uh, or course timing. Okay, course timing is this time only. Okay, the time slot is actually 7:30 a.m. to 8:30 a.m. Indian time, correspondingly in other locations. Okay, correspondingly in other location. Okay, 7:30 a.m. to 8:30 a.m. IST, This is a US time and this is a UK time. Correspondingly, in other location, those who wanted to enroll yourself, please enroll yourself for this learning. This is actually a 25 hours of a session. 25 hours of a session. Okay, 25 hours of a session. Each day, one hour. Okay, 1 hour each day. Monday to Friday, we are going to learn this session. Saturday, Sunday holiday. It is a weekday session. Okay, Saturday, Sunday holiday. So 7:30 to 8:30 is the time slot. I mean IST time slot. The corresponding time slots are here. So those who wanted to have a continuous learning, please reach out to Kumar sir for any further information. Okay. Thanks for the learners who joined today for evaluating us. Okay. Thanks for giving me this opportunity. Thanks for joining and have a nice day. Bye bye.
Thank you. Bye.